Hey, what's up, y'all? Coach Rock here, the official trainer for ILoveBasketballTV. Today we're going to talk about 5 basketball moves that you must master if you want to be a threat on the basketball court. So let's get into it. All right, so the first move we're going to talk about is the crossover. Now, everybody knows there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can have an Iverson type cross. You can have a Tim Hardaway type quick cross. You can have more of a Tony Parker cross. Whatever crossover you like to do, just master it. So the crossover is used to change directions. So if you're going hard one direction and your man tries to bite, you cross that way. It could be used to set up a defender cross. Crossover is really important just because it's a basic move. It doesn't take a lot of time to do. It's great for creating space and getting you to be able to beat your man, getting your man off balance. So the crossover is extremely, extremely important. Now, one way to work on the crossover is just basically this is how you can work on a lot of these moves I'm going to go over. It's basically stationary though. And the thing about all these moves to make them more potent is actually setting them up. So the crossover, you have to beat your man a few times in a direction and then hit him with different crossovers, but also you got to make it look like you're going that way. You want to stay low on all your moves, and you want to make it, like I said, make it look like you're attacking hard. So if I'm not just going to do a cross like this or like this, if I'm doing my cross, I want it to make it look like I'm going that way and then I'm pulling the ball hard. So everything is hard. Keep the ball tight. The harder you pound the ball, the quicker it gets from point A to point B. Footwork is extremely important as well. And that's the start of it all. So you want to step, like I said, make it look like you're going that direction, and then cross, even if it's that type of cross. So just practice different crossovers you could use. And then one way to work on that is exactly what I was just doing. Just kind of doing a stationary cross, but working on different crossovers you can do to create that space, going with it. Just get that motion down of the entire body that you need. So like you start with your feet, go this way, kind of the hesitation moves, and use those different hesitations just stationary just to get it. So when you step in the game, it's just like second nature. You're just doing crossovers whenever you want to. Second move we're going to get into is the step back. Now, step back is probably one of the most effective scoring moves that you can do. Is anytime you got your man basically stepping back. But a lot of players think the step back can only come off a shot. You can use a step back way out here to create space just so you can set up your offense. So if I'm going hard, you can step back just to create that space so you can run your offense and keep the defender off you. So the step back, again, it's about setting it up, and it's about attacking, using that foot, and then pushing back. So you got to make it look like you're going that way, and then you're stepping back. Also works great, as you know, off of shots. So even out like the triple threat, you can attack, step back. Same thing going this way, could step back. So step back is extremely important. All the best NBA players have it in their game. They're great at using it to score. Guys like James Harden, Steph Curry, all the best scorers in the NBA use it. So step back, same thing how we worked on the crossover, you can do for the step back. You just want to get that motion of stepping back. So once you learn the proper body movement to doing the step back, then once you get in the game, you can do it like second nature. Same with the crossover. So add that crossover, add that step back. Now we're going to get into the next move. Third move we're going to get into is the spin move. Now, the spin move is one of those moves that is really easy. It's really basic. It might not be the most sexy move, so a lot of people kind of forget about it, but it's one of the most effective. And there's a lot of different instances to use it. One of my favorites is, of course, when you're penetrating the lane and you just spin and you get in for a layup. That's one of my favorites. Even up here, another good way to use it is because when you're going this way, your man's trying to stop you, and you could quickly turn and get into a quick jump shot. So the spin move is a great scoring move, but it's also a great move when you're facing full court pressure, just to keep yourself between the ball and the defender. The spin move is a great way to help you protect the basketball. So spin move is all about footwork. all these moves are all about footwork. Spin moves no different. So you attack, and then you're basically using this foot to stop, and then you're going the other direction. So using that outside foot, stop, use the other direction. One thing I love to do also is stick that arm out. Now we're not hooking our man, because that's going to be a foul on you if you come and you hook him. But if you just stick your arm out, you can really keep that space. You could stop your man from getting around you, and you could get in the lane and use this off arm as kind of a protection. Now, like I said, don't hook him, but as long as I'm not hooking him and I'm just using it straight to kind of shield the man off, it's a great thing to do, a great way to keep yourself in between the defender and the ball to protect the basketball. So that's a spin move. Now let's get into the next move. Fourth move, pull back. Now there's a few different ways to do this, the pull back, but I've talked about this before. The pull back is one of the best moves to do to actually drop defenders, break ankles, and make them fall. A reason for this is because it means you're going hard in one direction, and they're going hard too, and then you're pulling back. So one thing you can do is give a little shove with your arm. You might get called for offensive foul. You may not. A lot of times you're not going to get called for it, because if you're both going fast and you give that little shove, it's hard to tell that you even gave the shove. So the pullback you can do, you could do a pullback crossover, pullback between the legs, or pullback behind the back. My two favorites really are between the legs or behind the back, just because I don't like having the ball too much in front of my defender. So I like to keep it between the legs or behind the back. But all the pullback is you're going hard one direction and then you're stopping. So pullback, very simple move. And all these moves are simple, and that's what makes them effective. North to south, simple. Create that space, get your shot off, make your man fall, get your shot off, or stop him in his tracks and blow by him. So the pullback, one of those moves, you've seen guys like Iverson, Jordan, they made these moves like famous by dropping defenders and scoring tons of points with this basic move. So add the pullback to your game, and we'll get into the fifth and final move. All right, the fifth and final move, last but not least, the in and out. So the in and out, it's about, you want to step. It's all about the footwork. So you got to make it look like you're going this way, then you're bringing the ball back. So guys like Chris Paul has mastered, this is one of his go-to moves when you're attacking and he's doing the in and out. So you want to sell it. Now, you don't always have to bring it all the way over here. You can keep it quick and tight like that. But the whole point of the in and out is to fake your man going a certain direction. So you could set this up by doing crossovers, and then you hit him with an in and out. But remember, it's all about that footwork. That's what's going to make your defender think that you're going that way. So you're stepping that way, like I'm going that way, then you're in and out, going the other direction. So it works similar to how a crossover works, where you're changing directions quick. You want to stay low with it. Make that in and out quick. You don't want to go too slow with it. You want to be super quick with it. Make that noise with your feet. That noise is going to kind of shift the defender. It just works. The noise is going to make him, and then you go that way, and then you go the other direction with the in and out, and you're gone. So in and out, the fifth and final move, great move to add. All right, now of course, to finish this all up, we have combos that you can do. And that's what's great about all these moves, is that you can put them in combos. So I'm not going to break down every combo you can do because it's endless. But just to give you an example, you can do things like an in and out, crossover, go into a pullback into your shot. You can do things like a spin move, pullback into a crossover. So mix it up, practice doing all these different types of moves. And that's what's going to make you really unguardable, when you master the move and then the defender tries to stop that move, and you could counter with another one of these go-to moves. So mix them together, add them together, and you'll just become much, much harder to guard. That's our video for today, but the training doesn't stop here. If you want a free basketball training workout that's going to help you take your game to the next level, click this button right here. That's going to take you to a page. I'm just going to ask your email. You give me your email, and I'll instantly send you over a free basketball training workout that's going to take your game to the next level. Don't worry if you're on any mobile device, mobile phone, tablet, whatever, or that button's just not working for you. Click that first link in the description, freaktraining.com/free workout. That's going to take you to that same page, follow the same steps, and get your free workout. Start training today. As always, hit that thumbs up for me, like it, let me know you enjoyed the video. Comment below, let me know what else you want to see, player moves, player breakdowns, drills, skills you need help with, anything, you know I got you. Just comment below. As always, subscribe to our channel, I Love Basketball TV. You know we're going to keep them videos coming for you. Just hit the subscribe button right below this video, whether you're on your mobile or you're on desktop. Hit that subscribe button so you know when all of our videos come out. You don't want to miss any. We got some crazy things coming. I'll see you next time.